Hi everyone, I just thought today I would do a little presentation on the Verb Game so you can get an idea of one of our lessons and take you through it. So first of all, I would ask that you take your little Verb Game handout from your folder and read through it the night before, just so you have an idea of what you're presenting the next day. If you want to take this with you to the lesson, I don't have a problem with it. I do that with some lessons and I'm a teacher. So and have it with you. What you would do is you would set up a tray with the materials that you need for the Verb Game. It's a really basic lesson. So on my tray, I have some verb cards, I have a grammar symbol for the verb, and I have a red sphere. This tray would be on a shelf ideally, and you'd set it up the night before so they can take it off the shelf and then put it back and repeat it when they want. So we'd say, today we're going to learn about some really cool words called verbs. I've got some cards here, and I'm going to take some for myself, and I'm going to give some to you. Now these ones are cards with words on them. I also have included some cards with pictures if your child can't read yet, so they can still grasp the concept of verbs. You can say, can you look at your cards, and can you do what the first one says? So the child would look at the card and they would read, oh, jump, and they would start to jump. And I'd say, I'm going to read my card, and I want you to see if you can guess what my word is. So my one is wave, and we continue playing that game with all the cards until we've done all the actions. So lots of movement, the child likes this, they're experiencing a verb. After you've finished playing, you can say, these doing words, these words we've been doing are called verbs. Let's take the red sphere. Have a look at it. Look how it moves around, just like the verb. And you can throw it to them, you can roll it, you can do lots of different games with it. And just to get them that experience with that, the verb is a doing word. You can say, this is going to be our symbol for the verb. Then you're going to take one of the cards, jump. I'm going to say, this red circle is also going to be the symbol for the verb. We're going to place it above our verb. And that is going to be the end of your lesson. And we're going to pop the stuff back in the tray, get them to take it back to the shelf and say, this is the Verb Game, and you can practice this and play it whenever you like. And then what is included here is some curiosity cues, so some ideas that you can, if you want to continue doing stuff around the verb, you can say, can some verbs tell you not to move? Sit can. Can you make a verb booklet with all the verbs you can think of and symbolize them with a red circle? Can you make a verb poem? Can you make verbs out of Play-Doh? Can you read a book and find some verbs in it? Can you cut out lots of red circles and make a verb symbol artwork? Can you try talking only in verbs for 10 minutes? So that's some curiosity cues, and then you've got a New Zealand curriculum link down the bottom, which is English Level 2. And it tells you language features, gains increasing control of text conventions, including some grammatical conventions. So yeah, that's just one of the fun little lessons that's involved in the pack. Everything is included, the tray, the ball, the circle, the cards, the information of how to teach it. And again, I've given you two options. I've given you one game for a reader and one for a non-reader, because this lesson isn't actually about reading, it's about learning about the verb. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that we have you join our Curiosity at Heart community soon.